Thanks, John and Karthik. So now we are showing a demo of DataHub. DataHub is a single control plane that allows operators or any type of user within the enterprise to search for data. There are disparate data sets that exist within a big enterprise like Space Force and Air Force, and we want to be able to see what types of data exist, what are the tags, who owns those data sets, what are the properties of those data sets, and how are those data sets being used. We want to do that from a single product, and that's what DataHub provides us to do. So here I'm showing a demo of DataHub. So you can explore the metadata, how many data sets exist in the enterprise, what are the platforms where those data sets are coming from, whether they're coming from AWS, PostgreSQL, AWS S3, and then finally, what are the recently viewed data sets? So why this is important is anytime an operator or a data scientist needs to find data, it happens over emails and very ad hoc process. And that is a process that we're trying to centralize here. So now using this single search bar similar to Google, I can type in, say, Kafka, and I will visualize all the data sets that exist that have the tag Kafka, right? So now I can see over my enterprise, what are the data sets that have the tag of Kafka in there. So here we have some sample data sets. So I'll click on the first one, and I'm able to now see what is the schema for this data set look like. So any person who's ever going to use the data is first going to want to see what is the schema of the data, what does that data provide me, how do I get access to that data, and how do I play around with it. And that's what this page is providing. So we can see who the owners of this data set are. We can click on each owner to visualize their profile. We can see what groups that owner belongs to. And then we can go back and we can also see the glossary terms. We can see the tags and we can see about. So here we have some sample text, but this could very well be defining an SDA data set that has OPIR schema or something like that, and then being able to convey that information to the entire enterprise. Here we have the documentation. What does the data look like? And then again, we can go into the details of properties. The cool thing here is now I'm able to visualize how this data stream is being used. So this data stream that is in Kafka, there are two things that are using it. There's a chart, and then there's HDFS data set that is using it. I can even visualize it more. Who's using this chart? How are they using it? And I can go into details more, who's using this HDFS data set. And now, as I keep drilling in, I'm able to see that this source of truth stream of data, how is it being used in my entire enterprise? What are the reports being pulled from it? What are their charts being made from it? So that is something that doesn't exist today, and that's another thing that we're solving. Going back to the policies that some of the policies that John and Karthik mentioned. So these policies would be stored at the user level as well as the group level. And now we're able to see which policy belongs to which user and which group does any single user belong to. So with that, we'll conclude our demo, and we are working 2-week sprints, and we look forward to making more progress in future. Thank you for your time.